Hello viewers, I am Deepti. As you know, in part 1 of this video, I have already covered the theme, the summary and line by line explanation of all the stanzas of this poem Haunted Houses. Now I am going to cover some important questions related with this poem. Apart from important question answers, first I am going to show poetic devices used in different paragraphs of this poem Haunted Houses. तो first of all simile में as और like का यूज हम करते हैं. तो floats like an atmosphere ये आया है. इसमें क्यों आया है? Compare the presence of spirits around the living world to a surrounding layer of atmosphere. Next is as silent as the pictures on the wall, because the ghosts in the house are quiet as the pictures hanging on the wall. वो उतने ही चुपचाप हैं. नेक्स्ट इज मेटाफर, जिसमें हम कंपैरिजन तो कर रहे हैं लेकिन एज या लाइक नहीं लगा रहे हैं. द वर्ड मोड मेन यहाँ पर यूज हुआ है मेटाफोर की जगह. फॉर द बॉन्ड वन शेयर्स विद द पास्ट द ऑनरशिप ऑफ अवर पास्ट ओवर अवर प्रेजेंट. किस तरह से हमारा पास्ट हमेशा हमारा ऑनर रहता है, वही हमारा मालिक है, वही हमें आगे के लिए गाइड कर रहा है. अनसीन स्टार और अनडिस्कवर्ड प्लैनेट इन अवर स्काई, ये भी वही चीजें हैं जो अनऑब्जर्व्ड है, अनसीन है, इन्फ्लुएंसेस इन अवर लाइफ. तो ये ऑल मेटाफर्स की तरह यहाँ पर यूज हुए हैं. नेक्स्ट इज इमेजरी. आपको पता है जब हम किसी चीज को इमेजिन कर रहे हैं, जैसे यहाँ पर आए हैं सम डार्क गेट ऑफ क्लाउड, तो यहाँ पर गोस्ट इज स्लिपिंग इनटू द ह्यूमन डायमेंशन थ्रू मिस्ट एंड वेपर मेक्स वन इमेजिन अ व्हील ऑफ एयर विच इज लिफ्टेड सो द स्पिरिट्स में एंटर. तो मतलब एयर के अंदर कोई व्हील ये कर्टेन टाइप है जिसको हटाते हैं तो वो लोग हमारी जिंदगी में एंटर हो जाते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज सिंबॉलिज्म, जो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. जैसे ओपन डोर्स, ओपन डोर सिंबलाइज अवर एक्सेस टू अवर पास्ट थ्रू विच अवर मेमोरीज एंटर. जैसे ही हम अपने पास्ट में जाते हैं हमारी मेमोरीज हमारे दिमाग में आना शुरू हो जाती हैं. ग्रेव्स फॉरगॉटन, यहाँ पर सिंबलाइज अवर लॉस्ट मेमोरीज फ्रॉम द पास्ट. The trembling plants symbolize our uncertain and unsure understanding. आपने देखा था ना पोएट्री में आया था कि ट्रेम्बलिंग है, तो हम ये कह रहे हैं वेव्स के साथ कंपेयर कर रहा है कि ट्रेम्बल कर रहा है वो प्लैंक ऑफ वुड जो भी है. लेकिन यहाँ पर वो ट्रेम्बलिंग क्यों है, वो सिंबलाइज कर रहा है कि हम कितने अनसर्टेन होते हैं, अनश्योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ द इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ द पास्ट ऑन अवर लाइफ्स. तो हमें अनसर्टेनिटी होती है कि है भी है क्या हमारा पास्ट हमारे साथ. नेक्स्ट इज फ्लोटिंग ब्रिज ऑफ लाइट, सिंबलाइज द कनेक्शन बिटवीन अवर प्रेजेंट एंड अवर अननोन पास्ट, जिसको हम नहीं जानते हैं और प्रेजेंट के बीच का कनेक्शन ही तो उसने फ्लोटिंग ब्रिज ऑफ लाइट में दिखाया है. लास्ट इज एलिट्रेशन, जिसमें सेम कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड होती है, वो तो पता है आपको. इनपल्पेबल इंप्रेशन में आया है, लिटिल लाइफ्स में आया है, पर्टर्बेशंस एंड परपेचुअल जार में आया है. ऑल these poetic devices I have taken from a special book. To satisfy your needs, your requirement, I am always on a hunt for good material. So whether it is a book, whether it is a material from my fellow teachers, from your workbooks, from inside the poetry, from all these sources I have collected these all important question answers. But first of all I want to share why I have chosen this book from Physics Wala, because it has given the theme, the summary, line by line explanation of the paragraphs, word meaning, multiple choice question and questions related with your RTCs, means reference to context questions. तो मुझे ये बुक अच्छी लगी क्योंकि इसके अंदर ये सारी चीजें हैं. बाकी इसके अलावा मैं और जगह से भी मटेरियल लेकर आपके साथ ये क्वेश्चन आंसर्स शेयर करने जा रही हूँ. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई हैव टेकन दीज MCQs फ्रॉम दिस बुक, देन आई एम शेयरिंग अदर्स ऑल्सो. सिलेक्ट द ऑड वन आउट. फर्स्ट इज फैंटॉम्स, गोस्ट, फॉर्म्स, होस्ट्स. तो यहाँ पर ऑड वन आउट क्या है? फैंटॉम्स, गोस्ट और फॉर्म का मतलब तो आपको पता ही है, तो इट मीन्स यहाँ पर होस्ट जो है वो ऑड वन आउट है. नेक्स्ट इज व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ द वर्ड इनपैल्पेबल. इसमें से कुछ आपको आते हैं, कुछ आपके लिए बिल्कुल नए हैं. इनपैल्पेबल का करेक्ट मीनिंग अनेबल टू बी फेल्ट बाय टच, जिसको हम छू नहीं सकते हैं. अदर ऑप्शंस विच आर इनकरेक्ट आर इनविजिबल, unerasable, unavoidable. Next is where does the poet not mention meeting the ghost? Doorway, stairs, passages, kitchen. तो इसमें से kitchen mention नहीं हुआ, बाकी सब mention हुआ है, तो kitchen is the correct answer. Identify the simile with feet that make no sound. Second is as silent as a picture on the wall. Our little lives are kept in equipoise, a vital breath of more ethereal air. So B option is correct, as silent as the pictures on the wall. Next is the ghosts of Longfellow are fearful, interfering, inoffensive, troublesome. So they are inoffensive. The ghosts in the poem are moving about, far some errands, for disturbing the host as they are confused for finding some escape route. The correct is for some errands. ये आपके poetry में आया है. Next is Longfellow has termed these houses where the spirits of the dead lie as churches, imagination, haunted houses, estates. तो haunted houses आपको नाम से ही पता है. The ghosts at the table have been compared to the furniture, the pictures on the wall, the fireside, earthly mist. The correct answer is picture on the wall, B option. The stranger at the fireside can see the forms, hear the forms, touch the forms, perceive the forms. And the correct answer is perceive the forms. The dusty hands stand for dirty hands, the hands of the dead, the influence and memories of the dead, the hands of the spirits. And the correct is option number B, the hands of the dead. The spirit word floats like an atmosphere, a boat, a ship, a memory, an atmosphere. The word in the poem which means legal documents of property, mortmain, estates, wafts, plants. And the correct is mortmain. The spirits enter into the human world through the open doors, a newborn baby, earthly mist and vapors, darkness of the night. And the correct answer is earthly mist and vapors. What kind of ghosts are not imagined by the poet? Those who leave impalpable impression in the air, quiet and inoffensive, sit, talk and enjoy with human guests, move about for different errands. A, B and D तो आपको पता है, लेकिन not imagined में C is correct. जो हमारे साथ बैठेंगे बातें करेंगे ऐसे नहीं है. Where do the ghosts throng around? Passages, dining table, illuminated hall, both B and C. ये आंसर मैं आप पर छोड़ रही हूँ. मुझे इसका करेक्ट आंसर डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में लिख के बताइए. What brings a host to these houses? क्यों आते हैं? A wish to trouble and humans, memories and emotions associated with them, jobs that they had left incomplete while they were alive, questions left unanswered. ऐसा कुछ है? नहीं. तो B option is correct. Memories and emotions associated with them. The lives of the men are kept in balance by having conversation with the spirits, by struggling against opposite attractions and desire, earning a lot of money and getting everything they desire, living a happy and healthy life. Option number B is correct, struggling against opposite attractions and desire. Which extraordinary power does the speaker possess? To see clearly the ghost at the dining table, to capture the ghost, to talk to the ghost, to ward off the ghost from the house. So correct answer is A, to see clearly the ghost at the dining table. The word ethereal mean far from real, belonging to the spiritual world, unnaturally light and delicate, associated with the earth. So here belonging to the spiritual world. The word perturbations does not mean mental uneasiness, anxiety, worries, feeling of joy. Does not mean. बाकी तीनों ठीक हैं. तो feeling of joy, D option. Who holds the mortmains of the houses? The dead who once lived there and now in graves. The present occupants of the house. The guests who come and stay for a long time. The government. And the correct answer is A. The dead who once lived there and now in graves. मीन जिन्होंने वो घर बनाया था. Who cast an influence on one's desires and aspirations? An unseen star, an undiscovered planet, both A and B, neither A nor B. So both A and B, option C is correct. What connects our word to the heavenly word? Bridge of light, dark gate of cloud, title deeds to house or lands, trampling plants. Here, bridge of light is the correct answer. The term perpetual means continuously changing, disturbing, never ending or changing, never satisfying. And the correct answer is disturbing. Where does our fancy take us? Into a dark abyss, into the realm of mystery and night, both A and B, only B. So C option, both A and B is correct. Now coming to the MCQs from different sources. What is the central theme of Longfellow's poem Haunted Houses? Love and loss, supernatural occurrences, human memory and presence, historical events. And the correct answer is human memory and presence. Next is, according to the poem, what makes a house haunted? Presence of ghosts, previous inhabitants living and dying there, eerie sounds at night, dark and foreboding. So correct answer is option number B, previous inhabitants जो पहले वहाँ रहते थे और वहीं पर मर गए हैं. Next is, How does Longfellow describe the movement of the phantoms within the house? Loud and disruptive, swift and ghostly, silent and unobtrusive, chaotic and erratic. And the correct option is C, silent and unobtrusive. Next is, what metaphor does Longfellow use to describe the presence of ghosts in comparison to the living occupants? Guest at a party, shadows on the wall, fish in the sea, birds in the flight. And the correct is A, guest at a party. Who is able to perceive the ghost within the house according to Longfellow? Anyone who visits the house, only the previous inhabitants, only the current occupants, those with a deeper connection to the space. And the correct answer is last, D option, those with a deeper connection to the space, वो उनको perceive कर सकते हैं. Next is, what does Longfellow suggest about the ownership of houses by past inhabitants? They relinquish all ties to the property upon death. They retain a sense of ownership through spiritual presence. They transfer ownership to their descendants. They become detached from the physical realm entirely. And the correct option is B. They retain a sense of ownership through spiritual presence. Next, how does Longfellow depict the relationship between the physical and spiritual worlds? As completely separate realms, as intertwined and interconnected, as constantly at odds with each other, as irrelevant to human existence. And the correct is B, as intertwined and interconnected हैं. तभी तो बार बार हम अपनी मेमोरीज में चले जाते हैं, इसीलिए वो हमें समझ में आते हैं, दिखाई देते हैं. What role does the moon play in the poem's imagery? Memories and emotions associated with it. To talk to the ghost, it acts as a bridge between worlds to capture the ghost. And the correct option is C, it acts as a bridge between worlds. Longfellow presents his ghost as sinister, inoffensive, menacing, ugly. अब तक आपको इसका आंसर पता है. This is option number B, inoffensive. Ghosts in the poem move about in search of some victim, on some errands, aimlessly in search of food. And the correct option is B, on some errands. Next is, which of these statements is not true? The speaker cannot see or hear ghost. The speaker can see or hear ghost. All houses are frequented by ghosts. Ghosts do not harm human beings. And the correct is A, नॉट ट्रू के लिए बोला गया है. द स्पीकर कैन नॉट सी और हियर गोस्ट, ये गलत है क्योंकि वो तो देख सकता है, परसीव कर सकता है. हम उसने सेकंड में क्या बोला, स्पीकर कैन सी और हियर गोस्ट, तो वो सुन सकता है, ठीक है. ऑल हाउसेज आर फ्रीक्वेंटेड बाय गोस्ट, ये भी हमारे लिए ट्रू है, तो हमने देखना नॉट ट्रू कौन सा है. व्हाट काइंड ऑफ स्पिरिट वर्ड इज कंसीव्ड? ugly, beautiful, delicate and quiet, sensitive. And the correct is delicate and quiet. Third one, the ghosts visit their former dwellings as owners, strangers, onlookers, guests. So they appear as guests. What kind of bridge on the sea waves is imagined? Solid, perpetual, steady, waving. And the correct option is waving. As silent as the pictures on the wall, which figure of speech is used in this line? ये मैंने आपको starting में बताया है. Irony, metaphor, sarcasm, simile. So this is simile, option number D. Who are referred to as the owners and occupants of earlier dates? कौन है यहाँ पे? Strangers, landlords, ancestors, ghosts. They are ghosts. The phrase "hold in mortemain" implies, what is the meaning of this? Temporary ownership, permanent ownership, no ownership or mortgage. तो यहाँ पर क्या है? Permanent ownership. What brings in balance in human lives? Religious books, opposite forces in life, opposite attractions and desire, or good values. And the correct answer is C, opposite attractions and desire. Identify the figure of speech. Are haunted houses through the open doors? सिमिली है, एनाफोरा है, एलिट्रेशन है या फिर पर्सोनिफिकेशन है. तो दिस इज एलिट्रेशन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, आइडेंटिफाई द फिगर ऑफ स्पीच. वी मीट देम एट द डोरवे, ऑन द स्टेयर, अलोंग द पैसेजेस, दे कम एंड गो. सिमिली, पैराडॉक्स और एंटिथेसिस, मेटाफोर और पर्सोनिफिकेशन. एंड द करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज बी, विच इज पैराडॉक्स और एंटिथेसिस. क्या मतलब होता है पैराडॉक्स का? सेल्फ कॉन्ट्रडिक्शंस, यानी हम अपनी बोली हुई बात को ही कॉन्ट्रडिक्ट कर रहे हैं. ऑपोजिशन टू द थीसिस, या फिर जो हमें बताया गया हम उसको उसके अपोजिट जा रहे हैं. जो थीसिस हमें बताया गया या हमें पता है उसके अपोजिट हम जा रहे हैं. तो यहाँ पर बी ऑप्शन इज करेक्ट, पैराडॉक्स या फिर एंटीथेसिस. नेक्स्ट इज throng with quiet inoffensive ghost as silent as the pictures on the wall. Antithesis, metaphor, personification, simile, as, so simile. Next is, and as the moon from some dark gate of cloud throws over the sea a floating bridge of light. Antithesis, simile, metaphor, personification, as है तो क्या है, simile. The perpetual jar refers to a container, immortal soul, a bag, human body. So the correct option is immortal soul. Option number B is correct. What one idea presented in the poem is opposite to the common perception? Presence of ghost. Ghosts are harmless. Ghosts cannot be seen. Ghosts are everywhere. तो common perception के opposite कौन सी चीज है? Ghosts are harmless, कि वो हमें तंगी नहीं कर रहे हैं. Impalpable means lack of air, not able to breathe, cannot be felt physically, who cannot speak. So correct option is C, cannot be felt physically, जिसको हम touch नहीं कर सकते हैं. Why can the stranger not see ghost? He is blind. He is a human being. He does not believe in ghost. All of these. So correct option is because he is a human being. तो उसको नहीं दिखाई दे रहे हैं. Illuminated means set on fire, shining, lighted, all of these, and the correct option is lighted. Why does the bridge of light tremble? It is controlled by the deadly ghost. It is weak. It floats on the sea. All of these, and the correct answer is floats on the sea. With this I conclude my today's video, in which I have shared a long list of MCQs with you. So in my next part I am going to share a few important questions related with all the stanzas or paragraph of this poem. Thank you for watching till the end. Keep watching, sharing and subscribe to my channel. और जैसा कि मैंने आपको बताया, जो बुक मैंने आपको दिखाई है, इसमें से मैंने बहुत सारे MCQs अपनी आज की वीडियो में भी लिए हैं. और इसके नेक्स्ट वीडियो में भी जो मैं RTC डालूंगी, उसमें भी बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस मैं इसमें से लूंगी और आपके साथ डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में शेयर भी करूंगी. थैंक यू.